They say that only legends know the secret to thinking clearly in any situation. But what if I told you that even legends had to learn this at one point in their lives? In today's episode, we will discuss 12 Stoic lessons they never taught you about thinking clearly. So let's begin with the first lesson. Number 1, know your circle of influence. The Stoics believed that there were things within our control and things outside of our control. And it's crucial to understand the difference. Things like your thoughts, your judgments and actions are within your circle of influence, while things like other people's opinions, the weather or the past are not. Marcus Aurelius wrote in his journal, "Today I escaped anxiety." Or, did I? No, I discarded it because it was within me and my own perceptions, not outside. So when faced with situations where you feel overwhelmed or anxious, remember that these feelings are often caused by focusing on things outside of your control. Instead, concentrate on the things you can influence and take action accordingly. By doing so, you will find a sense of calm in the midst of chaos. No. 2. The art of asking better questions. The quality of your thoughts determines the quality of your life. How you interpret events and situations is what truly matters, as stated by the Stoics. It's not the event itself, but your judgment about it that causes you stress. Epictetus said, "What upsets us is not things themselves, but the judgments we make about these things." So instead of reacting negatively to setbacks, ask yourself better questions. For instance, instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask yourself, "What can I learn from this? How can I grow?" By reframing your questions, you can shift your perspective and find meaning in challenging situations. Remember, it's not the situation, it's your interpretation of it that counts. No. 3. Focus on what you can control. As mentioned earlier, the Stoics believed in focusing on what you can control, like your thoughts, actions, and reactions. This is a powerful concept that can help you gain clarity in any situation. When faced with uncertainty or challenges, remind yourself of the things you have power over and let go of the things you don't. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." We feel pain most acutely when we anticipate it. So instead of worrying about things beyond your control, concentrate your energy on what you can influence. This will not only bring you a sense of calm, but also empower you to take effective action towards your goals. By focusing on what you can control, you can navigate through any situation with a clear mind. No. 4. The power of accepting what is. The fourth lesson is the power of accepting what is. As Stoics, we must learn to accept the things we cannot change, as resisting reality only causes unnecessary suffering. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "The key is to be able to distinguish what is up to us from what is not up to us, and to put our efforts into what is up to us, to use our reason properly, to act in accordance with nature, and to make the best of what is up to us with precise and genuine seriousness." So when faced with challenges or setbacks, practice the art of acceptance. Understand that some things are simply beyond your control, and learn to embrace them without resistance. By doing so, you will free yourself from unnecessary stress and find clarity in the present moment. Number 5. Don't seek external validation. One of the crucial lessons for achieving deep inner clarity is to stop seeking validation from external sources. This lesson may seem simple, but its implications are profound. As Stoics, we must learn to rely on our own judgment and not be swayed by the opinions of others. Seneca said, "We seek out approval, yet the approval of others depends on our own judgment." If then we are to be esteemed by others, we must first learn to approve of ourselves. So instead of constantly seeking praise or recognition from others, focus on building your own self-confidence and self-esteem. Trust your own abilities and make decisions based on your own principles and values. By doing so, you will free yourself from the need for external validation and gain a deeper sense of inner clarity and peace. No. 6. The value of solitude. Another essential lesson for attaining deep inner clarity is to recognize the value of solitude. In a world that often feels too busy and noisy, taking time for solitude can be transformative. Marcus Aurelius wrote in Meditations, "The best revenge is to be unlike him who performed the injury and turned the wrong into right. To be cool, to be temperate, to be the opposite of what he would have me be." So make it a habit to spend time alone, reflecting on your thoughts and emotions. Use this time to disconnect from the noise of the outside world and tune into your inner voice. Through solitude, you will gain a better understanding of yourself and your place in the world, leading to greater inner clarity and peace. No. 7. Embrace discomfort. The path to deep inner clarity is not always comfortable. Sometimes we must embrace discomfort and challenge ourselves to grow. Epictetus said, "It's not things that upset us, it's our opinions about those things. And most of those opinions we can choose not to have. So instead of avoiding challenges, learn to welcome them as opportunities for growth. By stepping outside of your comfort zone, you will gain new perspectives and a deeper understanding of yourself and your capabilities. Embrace the discomfort and allow yourself to learn and evolve. Remember, true growth often happens when we push through the tough times. No. 8. Practice contentment. The Stoics believed that practicing contentment was crucial for living a virtuous and fulfilling life. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "When you rise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." So take a moment each day to appreciate the blessings in your life and cultivate a sense of contentment. By practicing gratitude and appreciating what you have, you will train your mind to focus on the positive aspects of your life. This practice will not only bring you joy, but also clarity in your decisions. Remember, deep inner clarity often arises when we learn to find contentment in the present moment. No. 9. Let go of the past. Holding on to the past can be a significant obstacle to achieving deep inner clarity. We all have experienced moments of joy and sorrow, success and failure, and it's essential to acknowledge and accept all of these experiences. However, dwelling in the past will only cause unnecessary pain and suffering. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The past is never dead. It's not even past. It's not what you think of it when you think of it. It's what you think of it, what you make it, which is why we must be so careful what we remember and what we forget." So instead of dwelling in the past, learn to let go of any grudges or negative emotions you may be holding on to. Forgive yourself and others, and focus on the present moment. By letting go of the past, you will free yourself from the burden of old wounds and make room for new opportunities and experiences. Number 10. Stop constantly seeking certainty. In our quest for knowledge and understanding, it's natural to desire certainty. However, the Stoics recognize that absolute certainty is often elusive. Epictetus said, "It's impossible for a man to learn what he thinks he already knows." So instead of constantly seeking absolute certainty, embrace the power of probability and evidence. Base your beliefs and decisions on the best available evidence, and be open to adjusting your views as new information arises. By doing so, you will not only gain a deeper understanding of the world, but also develop a more flexible and adaptable mindset. Remember, true wisdom lies in recognizing the limits of our knowledge and remaining open to new ideas and perspectives. No. 11. The importance of regular self-reflection is a powerful tool for achieving deep inner clarity. By taking time to examine our thoughts, emotions, and actions, we can gain a better understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You could be better. You could do better. You could think better. You could act better, but you don't because you don't want to." So make it a habit to reflect on your experiences and the lessons you can take away from them. Ask yourself how your actions and decisions are shaping your life, and strive to make positive changes. Through regular self-reflection, you will cultivate a deeper sense of self-awareness and personal growth, leading to greater inner clarity and fulfillment. No. 12. Listen to others. Finally, the last lesson is to listen to others. Even though it might seem counterintuitive in a world where everyone is talking, learning to listen is crucial for achieving deep inner clarity. By actively listening to others, you can gain new perspectives and ideas that you may not have considered before. Epictetus said, "It's our opinions, not the things themselves, that trouble us." So, instead of being quick to judge or dismiss others' opinions, take the time to truly understand their point of view. You may just discover new insights that can help you see things in a different light. By embracing the power of listening, you will broaden your understanding of the world and cultivate deeper connections with others. Remember, true wisdom often comes from the collective knowledge and experiences of humanity. And there you have it, 12 Stoic lessons they never taught you about thinking clearly. Hopefully this journey through the timeless wisdom of Stoicism has been enlightening for you. If you found this content valuable, please give it a thumbs up and share it with others who may also find insight in these lessons. As always, thanks for watching.